This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Tak boleh nak just. Bateri dah apa? Sekejap. Full. Oh, tak apa. Alah, audio memang tak cantik lah. Okay. Oh, alamak, dah suka.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Okay. Sorry kalau ada bunyi bising. Okay, Assalamualaikum dan selamat malam, petang, pagi, mana-manalah. Okay, selamat berjumpa. Tak tahu nak cakap apa. Okay, dah bertahun tak buat live. Tak bertahun pula, dah berbulan. Game ni pun dah berapa bulan tak main. Jom kita tu. Tadi aku tak buat apa. Aku hanya buat apa ni test run ni je. Karakter cantik tu. Cantik tu. Kalau yang mana baru, nama aku Hayato. Aku main dengan buat live ni jarang sebab aku ada banyak benda nak buat. Tapi kalau ada masa, aku akan buat lah. Aku selalu akan buat live ni dengan kawan-kawan aku. Kalau korang ada tengok live lama, ada seorang tu. Oh, kuat sangat pula. Kuat sangat. Kuat sangat. Kuat sangat. Aduh. Telinga aku 8. Cak kalau volume game macam ni. Kejap. Alamak. Dalam game, dalam live okey pula volume je. Volume headphone ni je lah. Okey. Okey, aku dah lupa dah. Aku selalu buat live dengan member aku, macam aku cakap tadi lah kan. Aku selalu akan buat live tu dengan member seorang tu, yang lelaki tu. Kalau korang ingat lah, kalau korang ada tengok. Kalau dengan dua perempuan yang kau ada pernah sekali cakap sembang aku tu, jarang, sebab diorang tu memang jarang nak bercakap dengan aku. Oh, sekejap, alamak. Tengok ni, ni kan kacau. Bila orang tu bercakap jangan berkacau. Ish. Ampuh. Sunat kan. Tengok ni. Party setup. Oh, cantik weh. Cantik weh. Ke hari tu aku dah tengok kat TikTok dengan kat YouTube kan, diorang ada leak katanya. Diorang ada tunjuk ni. Lepas tu tengok ni. Wah, ada animation. Wah. Tengok. Kuku ni. Tengok tu. Dah ada animation sendiri. Handsome. Cantik comel. Weh. Dia terbang sial. Weh. Planet. Sexy. Ether. Tengok. Ui. Kaceng. Mona. Aku ada tengok dekat TikTok kan, dia kata leak, dia tunjuk macam ni kan. Aku mula-mula tak nak percaya, sebab apa ni, yalah kadang tak betul kan. Tapi nak kena percayalah sampai sekarang ni, nak aku percaya lah. Cincau. Hei. Alah comel. Tengok patung ni comel. Akak vampire. Comel. Klik. Matilah aku kalau benda tu. Koba comel. Lisa. Dia bagi side eye tu. Tengok. Dia bagi side eye. Mana? Wow, dia bagi side eye. Kaya. Tengok baju. Elok. Genshin. Patutlah ramai orang sim dekat ni gua. Sucrose Alan. Mika. Comel. Thoma. Tengok dia punya animation cantik weh. Akak bedo. Ya comel. Sini dari kesen dia punya slime. Guro, comelnya kau punya haiwan tu. Ke kitchen apa? Kucu Sarah. Tengok dia punya kipas tu. Comel je dia. Hazel. Detektif konon. Paruzan. Macam Illuminati pula. Tengok. Aku dapat karakter ni free. Tak tahu macam nak cakap nama dia. Lynette. Nanti kita belajar. Tapi tengok. Wah, dia magician. Dia pedang, lepas tu dia animal. Kafe dengan Kirara. Tapi tengok ni. Tadi background dia ni boleh tukar. Kalau kita duduk dekat Mustad, dia jadi tempat Mustad. Kalau duduk dekat Liwe, dia jadi tempat Liwe. Tapi tak tengok lagi Liwe dengan Isan semua kan. Kita tengok. Sekejap, tengok berapa besar kat mana. Aman dekat tepi tu tadi. No, Aman dia tu. You reserve the position domain. I will use the quest is better. Di sini ada. Hei. Ni dekat belah bawah. Ni dekat belah atas. Ni bawah lagi. Upper ruin, lower ruin. Ni basement dia ni. Tak payah nak pening-pening dah. Tak apa. Kita pergi ke Liwe dulu. Tempo sini je lah. Sorry lah, aku tak main game hantu tu sangat sebab tak ada masa. Lepas tu aku ni penakut sikit. Nak kena tunggu si Albay tu datang. Nanti aku cuba try main seorang. Cantik siang. Tengok background dia. Aku lupa berapa banyak parti aku buat ni. Jom pergi Kiki Mustad. Mungkin korang dah tengok semua benda ni kan dekat archive orang lain ataupun live orang lain kan. Aku ni baru je lepas update ni. Aku baru lepas buat daily quest terus buat ni sebab aku nak tunjuk kat korang. Aku tak nak bagi aku seorang je yang nampak. Apa ni tengok, cantik cantik Hoyoverse, pandai lah.
Let's take a moment to rest and plan our next move.
Hoyoverse ke? Mihoyo. Aku lupa company dia sama satu ni. Dah berapa bulan aku tak main game ni, so aku lupa sikit. Jom pergi ke sorry aku ni baru lepas mandi. Lepas tu sejuk-sejuk ni dia sesama pula. Maaf ya kalau ada bunyi pelik-pelik sikit ataupun macam mana. ada bunyi bising, bunyi kursi ke apa kan. Sorry mic aku ni tak baik sangat. Aku ni pun tak tahu kalau korang dengar aku cakap ke tidak ni. Kau jangan tagih aku. Jangan tagih aku. Pandai. Uish. Huish. Sekejap. Mana Mana electro trim aku buat hari tu. Semua purple. Purple.
Course of action has its risks. Be careful.
Dia dekat party setup je yang ditukar. Dekat sini tak ada. Kat sini tak ada buat apa. Alah, kalau lah dia orang buat kat sini juga mesti cantik lah. Sekejap. Ni ada tukar berapa lah? Wih, cantik pun. Wih. Matching. Kau tunggu aku ambil kau tunggu. Okay, masih. Tengok dia punya ni. Cantik kan. 778. Dia punya weapon. Dia detail. Cantik. Wih, cantik dia. Damage charge attack. Party attack themselves can one gimmick stack for every party member with a different element type from the can one apa tu charity stack, and the wielder has one stack dia ni lah. Data step movement speed will be increased by 4%, 7%, 10%. A stage prop once used by a best great magician was fantasy great was that it's also weapon beyond the pale. Oh, aku sebenarnya tak tahu pula dia nak keluar ni lain ni. Sorry kalau aku sebut salah. Aku ingat Yelan je keluar. Aku tak tengok yang broadcast apa ni, Genshin broadcast tu. Aku tak tengok. Aku ingat nak push Yelan, tapi dia punya karakter baru tu cantik tu, attack dia. Kita buat dia punya ni. Kita buat sekali lagi. Aku buat sekali lagi. Nak tunjuk kat korang. Tengok. Wey, handsome. Dia ni lelaki perempuan aku tak tahu. Tapi aku perasan. Tengok. Tengok HP dia. Dia turun. Dia turun HP dia. Kalau biasa tak turun. Okay. Ni tembak biasa. Tengok tu. Okay. Wah, magician. Dia magician. Wah. Wih. Okay, kita tengok dia punya animation dulu. Okay, baru kita tengok dia punya attack. Tapi surprisingly kan, kau tengok. Damage banyak
Now
boy.
disappear.
Tengok. Cak. Dia punya damage banyak tu. Dia macam mana?
Step right up.
RM30,000. Wow. 30,000 tu. 100,000. 200,000 sial. Wow. Tapi downside dia, dia punya nyawa turun.
Let's light it up.
Let's light it up. Nice and spicy. Wow. Alah, dah lama tak main ni. Tak cantik.
Teamwork is tricky. Lightning terrified. Our bond is strong. Now disappear. A round of applause.
A round of applause. Whee.
Everybody stand back.
Dia pakai pedang apa tu? Kenapa dia pakai pedang retro? Kalau aku dapat ni mungkin aku tukar dilute. Aku nak try kan.
Out of my way.
Damage, dia tak tunjuk damage banyak ya. Mungkin sikit-sikit. Tengok weapon dia. Bila dah upgrade 80. Cantik. Bersinar-sinar. Sinaran mentari. Aku teringat hancur lagu. Dia punya ni apa tu? Marcus Hunter. Payah no. Ni bunganya tak silap ke? Tak boleh nak check. Dia normal and charge attack plus 15%. Oh. When current HP increase or decrease, crit rate will be increased by 12% for 5 seconds max 3 stack. Itu sikat ke otak piano? Yang benda ni? Ni macam kulit. Weh, pemisai. Oh, ni topeng. Ni botol air. Ni jam. Ni pen. Ni bunga. Oh, constellation 1 can have 2 can has present at once. Oh, additionally pro arrows will summon 2 green mocking heads that and grants Laney. I'm sorry. 1 extra stack of prop surplus. This effect can occur once every 15 seconds. Grips focus heavy damage. Increase the level of okay. After an opponent is hit by increase the level of one. He'll be fire protect. Pyrotechnic strike. Repress that will deal 80% of a pyrotechnic strike damage. Oh, this damage is considered charge attack damage. I see. Aku tak faham kan dia punya ulti ni, cara nak pakai dia ni. Unleash his magic to turn himself into green milking cat that can move around quickly, not to be mistaken by green milking head and green milking cat. Is she understanding? Okay, there are two different props. Okay, it will send flame flying down on them, dealing at most one instance of pyro damage to each opponent. When the duration ends, he will dismiss the green milking cat and ignite firework that deal AoE pyro damage. Summon one green milking head and grant himself one prop surplus attack. Green milking cat can be actively cancelled. What's question? Display the location of nearby resource unit fontaine to be met. Oh, I see.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
Soal dia macam tu. Okay, terima kasih. Soal dia lelaki. Cikgu message. Seeing is believing. Ni aku tahu dia orang twin, aku tak tahu lah dia tu lelaki. Okay, jom tengok dia punya adik perempuan. Adik perempuan ke kakak dia? Tak tahu. Kakak dia tu, aku tahu dia ni kakak ke adik. Dia mana? Ni bukan. Ni bukan. Dia ada tunjuk tau tadi. Dia dekat atas ni kot. Dekat atas dekat tengah-tengah test run dengan record ni kan. Dia ada tunjuk apa ni, perempuan ni dia bagi free. Aku yang tu aku dapat tu. Aku tak pull apa-apa lagi, aku dapat dia free. Mula-mula aku ingatkan dia bagi quest. Pasal bila aku baca balik, dia suruh claim je. Aku main tekan je, aku tak baca apa lah. Tahu-tahu dapat karakter free. Nombor 1. Tengok berbintang, bintang di langit. Attack dia simple je, dia tak ada special lah. Ni charge attack dia. Aku perasan ni tak pernah senyum. Bukan marah. Ya. Tengok dia macam Yelan, nampak tak? Tapi dia seorang saja. Bukan seorang, maksud aku dia target seorang je. Tolong help me. No my sword. Huiho. Be amazed. Kecil comel. Wings of darkness.
Let me read you a verse. Let the magic begin.
Dia pakai ni. Okay. Dia EM ke? Dia support. Dia macam Kazuha. Selalunya kan orang letakkan Zuha EM kan. Jangan risau, aku buat kau jadi crit dia. Damage based on HP. Oh, dia HP 18,000. Just apa ni, will restore and dia akan restore HP dia. She will lose a certain amount of HP per second based on whether you press or hold the ability. She will result mental high dealing AOE damage. Okay, animal damage. Okay, taunt nearby opponent, attracting death attacks, dealing animal damage nearby opponent when after focusing apa ni? Okay. Remembers with damage. Show the location of nearby recovery orbs on the minimap. The aquatic stamina and HP gain from touching orb will be increased by 25%. I see. Thank you there. Minat hijab. Bismillah. Berapa besar map dia ni? Map fontaine. Fontaine. Kat mana fontaine tu? Sini. Bukan, dia tak buka. Belah sini. Wey, belah sini. Tak besar lagi. Tak besar sangat. Dia kan besar. Aku cakap tu tapi mesti besar gila. Lagi-lagi dia dalam air kan. Habislah. Aku tak buka dia lagi. Kenapa aku tak buka kau lagi? Aku tahu aku dah buka kau dah. Aku tahu aku semua dah buka dah. Kenapa aku tak buka lagi? Semua dah buka. Okay, jom kita buat quest dia. Sepatutnya hari ni si Albert teman aku main game ni. Aku dah minta dari teman aku, tapi dia penat, dia ngantuk. So dia pergi tidur lah sekarang. Dia tak tahu lah dia tidur ke main game ke. Biarlah dia nak rehat kan. Tadi pun aku main game dengan dia sekejap. Yang si lagi dua tu dia busy. Tak tahu lah dia buat apa, belajar ke apa kan. Aku ni pula ada rumah main game. Memang aku tak pernah membuat benda tu lagi kan. Banyak yang tertinggal. Yang merah, tengok nampak yang merah kan. Tak buat tu. Nanti kalau si Albert tu download balik Genshin, mungkin aku ajak dia buat tu kan. Pam. Harap tak ada lah mission lain yang kacau mission ni. Sebab banyak main story aku tak buat lagi. I don't know.
Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Upon this place, at some point before.
already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahida's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahida won't have any more new problems to deal with. Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
You might be the problem, baby. Nak bersin.
Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next stop, fontaine.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What are you two talking about anyway?
We're preparing to leave Samurai at the fontaine. Tengok apa tu?
Serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways.
Okay.
Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
We leave as soon as we finish with our preparation.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Bang, abang stalker ke bang? Apa ni bang? Aduh.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it,
Jangan sedih.
Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
Should know from our journey.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Jangan sedih dia. Kami akan datang balik. Take care.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Goodbye. Mana si abang pervert tu nak gotan jap. Alah, hilang dah. After settling matters in Sumeru, you approach the border to with fontaine. Oh, huh? Oh. Tunggu dulu, nak tukar karakter dulu. Sabarlah. Hui. Hui, cantik. Cantik. Hui. Why so beautiful? Menyesal minum kopi. Ni kaya tak ambil tu. Ni dah ambil. Sekejap. Ada satu tu boleh ambil dekat belah mana? Belah sini. kat belah bawah dia boleh masuk sini. Hehehe. Okay, kita tunggu dulu kita. Alhamdulillah. Keluar pun.
My royal decree. Rest and rebuild.
Baru.
The wind knows.
Dia macam tempat historical place. Yang bukan fosil. Fosil dinosaur dulu.
We'll need more where that came from.
We need more where that came from. Hai, rindulah voice Diluc. Hari Nissan punya kopi hyper gila. Huish. Kalau tak banyak sangat cakap. Ni kali tak nak minum dah kopi. Oh, ada tupai art. Oh, mari bye bye. Kata. Hiu.
Odds revealed by
One with nature.
I suppose this will do.
Macam tempat baru je. Sebab tak pernah nampak. Wih, tengok kat minimap. Dia bertukar agak lah. Wih, Genshin sekarang ni mantap. Wih, tak ada. Memang tak kena dari tadi. Nak kena tengok lah apa ni live. Bukan live kan? Archive Genshin Impact punya live. Sebab nak tahu dia ada apa ni, weapon free tak? Ni bukan dia mana ni. Tengok ni, dia ada keluar weapon baru. Oh, cantik tu. Ni Claymore tapi nampak macam The Big Club campur dengan kapak. Apa nama dia? Talking stick. Talking stick. Ni sacrificial jade. Awak tiru nama lain sacrificial jade. Ni Sequence of the Blazing Sun. Faruzan. Cantik agak Faruzan. Siapa lagi pakai anak panah Sumeru? Tapi tengok ni. Ni paling cantik. Hui, Ball of the Fujard Forts. Ni apa tu? Wolfang. Semua crit rate. Kat sini semua crit rate. Sacrificial jade.
We should prepare while we can, then make a preemptive.
Macam pernah nampak. Oh, tengok ni. Tadi aku ada pick up ni draft letter. A letter from draft to Sister Grace. Everything you feel at time should be the thing is growing up, and I can't keep it from him forever. The longer I keep it from him, the harder it will be for him to accept. Nevertheless, this just suggestion says you are the one who has been taking of Timmy. Please do not let him know your thought of the matter. Finally, please say hi to Timmy for me. I'll come visit in a few days. Drive ni bapak si Timmy ke? Sebab Timmy kata bapak dia hilang. Drive tu kan bukan bapak si siapa ni? Alah, puloli kucing Diona. Kan bapak si Diona.
We'll need more where that came from.
Salah jalan. Pom. Cantik lah tempat ni. Hai. Kenapa tak balik? Apa ni? Baru je sampai. Nak pergi mana ni? Baik gate. Oh. Hai dia ni. Hei. Diorang update air ke? Macam lain sikit air dia. Apa?
I suppose this will do.
Mungkin tak kot, sebab dah lama tak main game ni. Aku dah lupa dah. Aku nampak sikit. Memang tak main-main dia punya quest kat sini banyak batu. Anda buat apa? Anda tidurkah? Wow. Anda sembayang? Tak tahulah. Mushroom, stashroom. Mana? Ni dia. Loh, kat belakang ni ke? Aik. Hari tu nampak kosong je tempat ni. Update baru kot. Tak apalah. Bukan selalu kan. Tak apa. Jom kita buat ini. Oh, nak kena tukar kereta. Kejap. Ether. Tukar rasa apa kau ni ke? Kita kena buat kat apa ni, setup baru. Tapi yang perlu Kazuha. Dulu tukar. Kita tukar dengan who should we change? Ether.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
Isa tu
There's
sini.
still a long road ahead.
Lepas tu fish apa dulu tu? Tak apalah, kita buat sini je lah. Okay. Kalau dah dapat kuasa air, baru kita tukar punya apa tu, aircon kot. Kenapa pumpkin? Kalau korang baru ataupun korang tak tahu lagi, pumpkin ni nama kucing aku. Tu dia nak keluar. Kejap. Kau ni lah. Kau nak keluar, lepas tu kau nak jilat buntut kau. Dah. Keluar. Kau. Nak keluar tak? Nak buka pintu dia. Gemuk lah kau. Bye bye. Ada bunyi burung. Mana burungnya? Alamak. Cantik lah. Tengok tu. Apa ini? Kamu apa? Saya pernah jumpa anda kah? Mengapa saya healing? Why am I healing? Weapon. Ketam. Dapat pun. Barrel pun dia tukar. Dulu tengok dia, tengok bontot dia tu. Dulu kosong tau. Sekarang tukar. Kita summon. Ada chest tak? Assalamualaikum. Ada chest tak? Kalau ada nak curi. Cantik lah dia punya. Tapi nak tak gerak. Sorry. Macam nak speed? Speed. Tengok. Kat sini mesti ada chest. Aku tahu kat sini mesti ada chest. Itu fontaine ke tu? Ada orang lah. Assalamualaikum. Ada ke saya? Apakah itu? The bling bling. Oh. Kita ke atas tadi. Investigate. Aku curi Terima kasih. Yo, apa tu? Oh, tadi ke sana.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Okay.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Pusing. Oi.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Pusing.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later? How about we explore the area ahead of us later? How about we explore the area ahead of us later? How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
My boat. Oh no, my boat. Ambil. I will get you.
Explore the area
No. Nak kena teleport balik. Anda dah si. Tak nak kena copyright, so aku berhenti kat sini. Cantik. Tengok gunung dia tu tajam. Wow. Sakit ni cuaca. First look. Wah, tengok tu. Tengok tu, sekejap. Kamera. Pergi sana. Bukan. I cannot zoom. Zoom. Ayah. Oh, tengok tu. Oh, cannot zoom anymore lah. Paimon, can you go up? Go up dia. Not down. Ya, tak apalah. Yeah, sure. Cantik weh. Ui. Cantik. Alamak. Awak. Tak ada chest. Hydroculus, Animalculus, Geoculus, Electroculus, Hydroculus, Dendroculus. Tadi sini ya. Sana boleh sana. Betul kisah tak boleh. Sana tak boleh. Okay. Alhamdulillah, weh, asal banyak sangat ni. Hello there. The wind and the wave are both pleased. Jangan. They make for less stories, but at least people will sail in safety. Stories? The harbor is not a place where waters and ship cross paths, but also one where stores gather. Many tourists, merchants, and even lovers of books from the land of desert and rainforest come here. Many people love chatting with me because that will be the first time they've ever met a Malaysian. Boleh nampak comel. That's to everyone. I've also heard lots of stories from beyond these waters. It's great working here. Oh, makcik pula, adik. Kejap, adik. Tell me about the sea. Observing the sea is my job, and I love it. Well, around, you've nothing to fear from the storm or shock. I warn everyone ahead of time. Oh right, I didn't say so earlier, but I'm a Malaysian. According to Monsieur Monsieur New. I'm a we have a deep connection to the ocean. Oh, and even amongst us, I'm one of the best at sensing the ocean movement. That's why I've been assigned to work here. I just need to report on said movement, and I don't have to wander out into the seas. So it's a practical comfy job. I see. Deep sea? To be honest, I'm not sure if my understanding of the sea depth is the same as which human being sense. All I know is diving is difficult for most human beings and require a heavy set of clothing and a lot of training. Do you know how to dive? It's okay if you don't. I bought this from the sea, and I want to share them with you. Where is it? Oh my god! Benda baru. Alah, lupa macam mana buka. Benda baru. We got a new thing. Where is it? Found your what? I found in. Okay. Fontaine, local specialty, berry coach. A coach-like structure that gives off a faint glow. Despite the name, it is not a shell but something condensed from pure element energy. Ah. Kejap robot. Big book. Oh. Kenapa aku rasa macam aku tak boleh masuk sini lagi? Wih, lagu dia tenang. Sedap dengar. Marakot. Oh, tak ada apa-apa. Kita pusing-pusing je. Okey. Macam ni. Robot lagi. Oh, ini robot perempuan pula. Yo. Tak boleh dive lagi. Okay. Hah? Lupa ni untuk Kazuha. So I heard and it's about what I imagined.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Let's dive into the hydro.
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. information at this point.
Now jenis tidak ini.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality. Whatever that means.
Kejap. Paling mana masuk depan
To learn
pula.
about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Cik. Pandai. Mik pumpkin masuk bilik. Duduk diam. To learn about the nation god, start with the nation people. There seems to be some local talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party. Okay.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So this is trial.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon.
Are you
Between
French?
the machine and the Chief Justice,
Bonjour.
false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Judgment, divine credibility.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with a nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets it now! The Hydro Archon is kind
I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful
Ayo.
in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Seems the people of Fontaine like the Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you!
You're
At least we
welcome.
now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
Aku takut nampak juga. Hui.
Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
I'm not.
I'm fine. Thanks.
Hui, pipi dia.
Okay
Hui,
then.
gebu.
We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Though people call the waters around Fontaine a sea, it's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Next.
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern.
Lynette.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see.
I see.
It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Saya malu. Dia hardly let anything left for me to say with you, Paimon.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
Oh.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
What's that punya fontaine?
Where to begin?
Do not begin anything.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
Good.
We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hello, Lenny.
And hello, Paimon.
Hello.
Hey! When did Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the opera house to meet the Hydro icon. Would you be able to show us around?
Aduh.
So you're going to see Lady Farina?
Tersiku meja. Kat bocor pula tu.
I was planning to go to the opera house later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please follow me.
Okay. Kejap. Aduh. Apa saya sakit sangat bila kena kat situ? Hey.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
So, she's the Hydro icon?
Lady Farina.
How did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor,
Farina.
those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Tak faham tapi
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in
mata
honor
dia.
of this
Wish,
traveler and his
cantik.
companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I don't know. Maybe. Seems to be building class.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Boleh find aku masih Zina.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro icon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro outsiders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Abang pervert.
Talk about sounding high and mighty. Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then? Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is
Tak
there some
lah.
kind of drama going on?
Drama
Of
TV3.
course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see him. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
Jadi macam official. Tapi aku lagi faham dia ni daripada fiction.
I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Tak nak.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves? Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Tak takut.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorent. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. You're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
All right! Now that'll be worth seeing!
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial? Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying objects?
objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Winnie! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey! When did you do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The God of Justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward
Try
to
me.
seeing your upcoming performance
Try
at
me.
the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Tududu. Rambut dia macam Kokomi punya skirt tu. Abang pervert tu rupanya si Argon tu punya orang. Argon tu pun pervert.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can
macam
be a
official.
bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Yeah, confusing is a good way to put it. She's crazy.
Anyway, I might have no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
The Opera
Isn't
House.
the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
I will
My
come.
brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure.
I shall
We don't
come.
really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I will be delighted.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Is there any way I can help?
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Okay. Ooh.
Huh? What are they going to use
Let's
it
hang back.
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Magic pocket. Bang, ambil satu bang.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not
Alah,
recognizing
malu
you
lah
earlier.
bang. Jangan macam tu. Ambil satu bang.
Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Sama-sama. Boleh. Kita saya beritahu ya. Apa ni? Akak buat abang. Bang.
What's this?
Pecik.
So you also believe in prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
Ambil lah.
You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
Numpang kalau ambil.
No, I believe in prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean, couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land, developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
I hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Isi. Mana lagi? Sini kan. Oh. Huya. Hehehe. Ada basah juga. Kau enggak ambil satu enggak?
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything.
Ambil je lah.
Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time?
Hadiah
We'll cross
juga
that bridge
ambil
when we
je
get
lah.
to it.
Free.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine.
Hey.
Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Tak apa, preparing lagi bagus. Better do something than do nothing.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
Okay,
yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Dating apa dating tahu lah kita single, jangan macam tu.
It seems we have to use Hydra to collect Romaritime flowers.
Oh.
Let's move out.
Kejap, satu lagi. Okay, cantik. Lagi. Apa tu? Oh, Guro. Beli ni. Dah siap. Beli ni.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, macam Nami.
Oh, he's right.
Keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Understood.
All right, let's go.
Jadi One Piece. Di atas. Oh. Oh. Terbuka, so kita keluar kat sini. Kan atau kat belakang. Lamanya. Bagus kalau ada lagu elevator. Kalau korang tahu-tahulah. Aku lupa dah macam mana lagu dia. Oh. Amboy sampai macam tu Oh. Teachers, teenagers. Yeah, right. That was in my Hayato I'm the water speaking to me. After you know, it does feel what maybe because of the hydrogen. If you can use all the energy properly, you can use it. Oh, Paimon leave driving voltage to you. Paimon is stand on the shore and wait for you. But maybe it's scary. Before Paimon meets you, Paimon stayed. I always keep my word. Do not worry. A mysterious power that flow out from the statue to imbue you with the bliss. Okay, your progress will remain unhindered so long as you're moving through the lakes of fontaine under the protection of the you can expect while moving under is not stamina but aquatic stamina. As such, When you acquire stamina, it's a spend you will not drown. Give me your power. Give me your power. Tarik lagi. Cantik. Gojo blue. Oh, boleh aim. Tu. Machine gun. Oh my god. Dekat atas ke? Kejap. Yep.
Time to go. Time to go.
Kat belakang. Sekejap sini ke? Lagu dia relax gila. Saxophone. Sikit lagi. You can do it. Gambare. Fighting. Tak ada apa. Oh, kat situ ke? Buat penat orang panjai.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Tak payah kot, kita duduk sini je lah. Lagi bagus duduk sini. Oh.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning with the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to look like doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
Tak apa, mesti nak patahkan.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out alright in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off!
Alright, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Perlu ke? Oh my god. Ini memang terapung. Kita tukar jadi siapa? Fisher. Dia ni memang sasar, jadi FPS kita jadi ni
Gonna be epic.
kita try. Pyro damage bonus. What do you mean? What do you mean by pyro damage bonus? Why do you have this on? Oh. Ambil balik. Kita ambil balik. Boleh ya? 19 20 dapat HP. HP je. Bagus. 20 HP crit rate attack. Sekejap. Tengok 8 kalau hydro damage bonus apa tak? Ada hydro damage bonus. Aduh. Ni crit damage compare to crit damage. EM dengan recharge. Kalau pakai kat dia rasa boleh tak? Kita tengok tempat lain. Kita pakai EM attack minion. Tonight we will steal the moon. Wah. Tukar ni tak? Tapi pelukar. Dapat apa? Energy charge. Bagus. Crit damage. 9 11. Attack. Oh, okay. 12, 13, 15, 16, tak dah. Enggak ada lagi dah. Healing bonus. Oh, tak apalah, kita pakai ni je. Sekejap kita Google lah. Kalau Google Sekejap.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water!
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Ayo.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Okay. Dia ada apa ni? Dia ada weapon free. Boleh kita ambil.
Traveler! Paimon!
Oh, Charlotte! It's Charlotte.
I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aqua bus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends!
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Hello, Charlotte. Long time no see.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Oh,
Now that
senyum.
everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You could still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. Ah, you're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, When that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
Wih, lamanya.
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Then there must be more than one criminal.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Kita ni macam naik water slide, water ride. Tak pernah naik, aku tak pernah naik. Tapi macam tu lah aku tengok. Water train. Apa nama benda ni? Tak tahu. Lagu dia tukar macam sedih pula. Lagu Harvard. Lagu Harry Potter pula. Nampak kecil, tapi nanti kita masuk dalam air besar gila.
enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, bye-bye, Charlotte.
Okay, I'm in hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Goodbye.
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
Okay.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, I might want to know where to start anyway.
Genshin ni memang tak nak berhenti Tapi cantik tempat dia ni. Oh, dia sorry lah kalau macam kan, tapi nampak macam apa ni, steril. Faham tak? Aku benar miss steril sekali. Tu satu game dia sampai satu city, lepas tu berhenti sebab dia besar. Nanti kalau dah keluar dekat PS, aku main kat PS aku tunjuk kat korang macam main. Tapi city dia ni macam macam steril. Budak Lovi. Oh, nama kau Lovi Kita claim dulu. lagi ke? Tak ada kan? Okay. Given and detail. In relic records creation of the Hydro Nation, you will need to gather certain types of collectibles. Recommended collection site will be marked on your map. For certain item, your minimap will display nearby collectible when you get close to. Okay. Consistency of change. Before the challenge starts, you have to choose the challenge content through conversation with military. Okay, resource created by Leyline Blossom. After challenge complete, the blazing twin horn crown atop the form fire and iron as a pyro organ that enable material element. Okay, show its should be broken right is interaction. Oh, kena pakai interaction. Okay, view detail 6 marker. Ini unlimited ke? Kejap, tak, kejap dia benda ni 10 hari. Okay, besok malam lah kita sama main besok dah ke 10 dah pun. Kita tengok boleh tak spin 10. Tak boleh lagi. Kita claim apa boleh claim dulu. Okay, dapat 1 je. Faham. Okay, kita end kat sini dulu ya. Terima kasih datang. Terima kasih untuk tengok cerita ni. Cerita live stream ni dengan kalau korang tengok pada iCraft archive. Terima kasih kepada tengoklah besok malam aku buat dengan si Albay nanti besok malam. Kalau dia free lah, kalau tak free aku buat sendiri. Okay, terima kasih sebab datang. Bye bye. Sekejap. Mesin kau. Wah, tengok tu. Wow, oh my god, memang tak nak berhenti. Okay. Sampai sini dah benda ni kat mana? Kat belah atas sana. Kalau nanti trigger pula apa ni mission, tak boleh lah. Okay, kita yang kat sini dulu. Bye bye. Terima kasih sebab datang. Jumpa esok bila-bila free. Okay, bye bye. Good night. Good night.